Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a few days since I last uploaded. We're looking to probably do a upload every 2 to 3 days, so that way the content keeps flying through pretty much. But it's taking off where we left off. We have another chance with prime number in a group 1. We've got a couple of options here to look at, but I don't think we're going to ride on too many more outside like our own horses from now on, because as you can see here we have a huge arsenal and we've already got our required wins, so we're not really looking to do much other than level up. But I feel like with 10 horses, nearly 10 horses in here, we have too many people to focus on anyway. Like, hopefully we can start the episode off strong here with a decent performance. We're not expecting a win out of prime number in this field, but just any good performance will do. We are the 6th pick in the market though, but so we've got a good decent chance here, but Fine Rhythm is a very strong filly, so hopefully we just get a good performance. Last episode was a bit disappointing, but those episodes happen. We'll try and make up for it in this one. The track record here is 157.1, held by one of my original horses on another save file. That's not a bad start. We're just gonna grab hold and let her settle at the back of the field. Hopefully the game volume is not too loud. I tried upping it because I've watched a couple of my recordings back and you can't really hear the game volume too much, so turned up just a little bit for everyone to be able to listen in, because the best part about this game is that nostalgic background audio. So settled in good here so far, not overexerting too much, we're not too wide on the track. Night Player is out holding the front. Then we have Stern Chief followed by Fine Rhythm, the favourite. So he's in a good trailing position there behind the leader. Not too much speed here early, so we're in a really good position. Hopefully we can meet our goal with most of our rides this episode. That's all I really want to do. Bit of an itchy nose, but good to see the support over from West Coast Gamer too though, or Racing Gamer. I still know him as what I used to watch him as, but thank you again for the shout out. I really do appreciate it. I've got a heap of support already from people coming over from your side, so I do appreciate that very much, so thank you again. It's nice to know there's a good foundation of community here for this game. Right, we're just going to get rolling. We don't want to go too wide. There is a gap here, so we're just going to go. We left it a bit late to go, but that's alright. So why did that horse have to move? That's alright, we found a gap this time. No one's going to block us this time. We've got a good spurt going here. We might even be able to run money here, top 5. We're closing in. We've hit top 5. Can we get 4th? We can't. On the line, damn it. Super run though from Prime. I can't wait to breed with her. Like, I know she's only a D-class horse, but when she puts in performances like that and still runs above odds, like, I was really disappointed we didn't win that Group 1. I know she's not perfect on the turf, but it would have been really nice to win a Group 1 so early, but we get more chances, so I'm not stressing anymore. Sheba's happy with us, so yes, we know who you are, Tanaka. Or Tanika. I've always known him as Tanaka. We've got the Prince Cup. We have one of our own horses in it. That's the horse we're letting go, and he's way out of distance, so we're just going to let him go. Like, as cruel as that is, he's not going to make an impact with our breeding. Like, he has a good growth type, but that's really it. Pale Onyx. Looks like we're letting him go as well. Like, we're at that point now where we can get horses like Easy Treaty, and why do we need to ride on? But I'm not going to ride on either of them because I don't want to piss anyone off too much. And we're just going to go through and sort through our races. So we're here, 6 to 10. You can definitely run the 10. You can also run the 6. Let's have a look. What we might do is we might just skip forward a week and see what horses are already in those races. A little tip. Say if you know the field's going to be a bit harsh. So you got Far Satan, Sexy Cowboy, and Ebony Groove. And then in this one, we've just got Winged Soul. So because we know that Far Satan is a very strong dirt horse and a very good distance dirt horse, what I'm going to do here is we're going to put her in the long distance over the sprint, so then we can avoid Far Satan. I know that's a bit dodgy. Huge win last start, and they want to up her to the Mile Champ Cup. You know what? We might give that a crack, you know? Nothing to lose. An average performance last start with Green Earth, but... What's he run? Yeah, he can just stay in that, so... Let's just have a look at the field. Like, the field's not too bad. Okay. A little tough, but that's alright. Warm up for the Group 1. Feeling a lot more confident too. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that in my voice with the videos. Knowing that they're actually having some success, I feel confident when I'm recording. We got a ride here from... No, we're not going to. Like I said, we're just going to stick to our own horses, unless like a super horse comes up. But we are going to take the ride on Rosewalk every day of the week. Top 5, awesome. 2 super chances here at Group 1s. This one will be my most confident ride. We are avoiding the horse that cost us the win last time. It's going to happen. We are going to win one Group 1 with Rude Angel. I don't care if it's next year. I don't care if it's 17 years from now. We will get that horse back if I have to, just to win. Look to get her in another race at some point as well. I mean, we could just throw her in there to just fill the... You know what? Let's just do it. She's in the blue. She deserves a chance at a Group 1 again. I know it's a harder field, and we could have flipped them around and had Rude Angel in the harder of the 2 options and then made it a lot easier on prime number. But you never know. Things can happen. So this is a huge week of racing. We've got 3 Group 1s this week. Looking excited. Feeling good, you know? That's a good start. I'm not mad at that at all. Just going to let him relax out of the gate. No point hunting him out. Hopefully we get a bit faster pace up the front so we can just fly home late. I tried to activate last to first on prime number the last start. That's why I went so late. So because this horse doesn't have that ability, we definitely can look to go a little bit earlier than we did last time. So just got to keep that in mind. Feeling good though. That guy's nearly got the same colours as me. So, for those that don't know, the reason why I went with the basic green sash and the checkered sleeves is because they're similar to my harness racing colours. I have a checkered sash instead, and then I have diagonal sleeves. So this is the closest I can get to my actual colours. So I thought, you know what, let's try it. Good run off that corner there. Don't understand why you're going wild, buddy. So we'll give him a crack or cracks on the left-hand side, and we're fighting through. The 3's dropping here. This is our race to lose. The 11's making ground, but not at a very fast rate. It's the 5 we've got to worry about. Half a furlong to come. The 5's coming. The 3's dropping out. The line's coming. Will it be our friend? We're holding on. Huge win there. Huge win. The 5 was coming. No idea who that was, but we've just held on the line. That's what we love to see. Huge performance there. Green Earth, past his peak, but not in our hearts. Shows exactly what he can do when he digs in. Awesome. Lovely Ruby. We were the 8th pick in the market too. That's an awesome run. Awesome. Happy to see that. Grab a quick drink. There we go. We are the 4th pick in the market on Rosewalk. This is our highest rated My Horse. He is a A-class horse. So, $6.90. Just have a quick look through the field. Rainy Rhythm. Definitely the horse to beat in today's field. A little bit under his distance though, so if we can hopefully get a jump on him. That's probably our best chance, if we can get a jump on him and he has to chase us down. So, Arctic Crop. Insane Miler. And then Triffin. So there are our dangers: Triffin, Arctic Crop, and also Rainy Rhythm. Keep an eye on those 3 throughout the run. If it turns into a sit and sprint, Arctic Crop will probably be the danger. If it becomes more of a high pace race, we're looking towards trying to get out in front of Rainy Rhythm. Awesome start here. Again, we drew 1, which is an awkward draw, especially on these tighter tracks. But we're just going to stick to the inside. We don't want to drop too far back in these type of fields. We're out of position at the moment, which is terrible. But there's not much we can do because we can't swing wide, but we don't want to lose too much positioning being on the inside later in the race. Arctic Crop is settling in his favourite spot, just off the pace behind the leader. He's gone to the fence here, so hopefully that helps us. He'll probably swing in the corner, but if a horse can block him in, we might be in a really good position to just roll off his back. 7 on the board, so the horse is feeling comfortable. Rose Walk is feeling comfortable. We just got to worry about that close race not good towards the final concluding stages. That's what's going to be our biggest downfall, is if we're not far enough out in front and there's a horse challenging from behind, we might get in a bit of trouble. I won't be disappointed if we lose this race, but I would love to win it on Rose Walk. But we have 3 chances this week, but the main goal is to get them important, good performances out. Another 7. So that gap has opened up here. No. Everyone saw that. Spurt, but I'm blocked by the 9. I'm not going to be able to get out. I call this... this race has just gone to terribleness. But we are finding a gap now, so we're still going to finish off here strongly. We're going to get blocked again. No, sorry, I had to do that. Shouldn't have to, but that's just disappointing. We probably near would have won that race. We came top 5. But it's just weird how sometimes horses don't swing out. And then you saw in the film there, I eased back in. But then that horse on the outside drifted in and I made contact and then I got in trouble. We are the 5th pick in the market here, so definitely a good odds here for Prime. We've got to move on from that last race with Rose Walk. I'm not too disappointed. We still met our goal, and yes, I had to make contact down the straight, and I hate doing it, but that was just unfortunate. We had a run, we had a gap, and then the gap closed, and then the horse in front of us dropped out, and then we found another gap, and then that gap got closed because another horse dropped out. And that's just... I'm just going to have to live with that, you know? Not a bad start here over the sprint trip, so hopefully they fly out the gate here because it is a sprint trip. We're just going to ease him out. Ease her out, sorry. And we're just going to settle in the back of the field. We know how we like to run these races with prime number. Find a nice posse, not too wide, not too far on the fence. Because we don't want to get pinned like that last race, and we're just going to settle. Let them do all their hard work out the gate. We're just going to relax, you know? Good. First 7 on the board. We're feeling confident. This would be a huge win for prime number in this type of field. Like, we've got high quality dirt horses in this field, so... Another 7 on the board. Max the stamina. Is today the day for prime number? No gaps forming. This horse is going to swing wide. We're going to go up this gap. We found the gap. We have found the gap. We've got a huge run off here for prime number. She's fighting. Disheartened by something, but she is finding the gap here. Half a furlong to go. That is fast. 8 and out in front. We're chasing. We're chasing. We're chasing. We're not going to get there. Oh, but second place, huge performance. Huge performance there. I'm not sure what head-to-head we lost there, but I think we ran that race to the best of our abilities. Wow. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Threw her in as just the last second. Like, she's not perfect on the dirt. She just tries her best out. Huge performance there. Much better than the first attempt. Love that. The main one. So we picked the race. Perfect. We are the favourite. Again, winner. Enough said. Not going to look through the field. Not going to even look at any other horse in this race. We are the only horse in this race that is a chance. I don't care what the bookies say. Today's the day our mascot just gets the job done. You giddy? That's what we wanted. We're not going to hunt her out. We're just going to let her roll across. There we go. Nice. Everything's coming up daisies at the moment. But we still have 9 furlongs to run. It ain't over till it's over. But as one of my favourite movie quotes from my childhood says, don't look back, leave it all on the track. And that's what she's going to do for us here today. She does that every time she steps on the track. 7 furlongs in and we're running a slow tempo. That suits us because we have the speed to run away with them late. Everything's coming up good. So far we had a couple of positive performances. Rose Walk was unfortunate, but that we couldn't do anything about it. He tried his heart out. It was a good run. Prime number exceeded expectations. nearly chasing down Far Satan, so not Rude Satan, Far Satan down the straight, and put in a huge performance. Even though she lost head-to-head and got discouraged, she still kept fighting. So that's really promising for her future. She's going to win a Group 1, especially on the dirt stage. But today, right now, coming up to that stage, the most important stage of our career so far. We're going to get her going. We're going to go at 2-3. There we go. We're flying us to the corner. Hopefully we get a good run off. And we're off and running. 1-8 to go. Field's not really closing yet, but we are dropping pretty quickly on stamina. I'm not quite sure why. It was a slow tempo. A furlong to run, and here comes the field. Half a furlong, still not in grasp. We've hit the grasp. Now we can't whip. She's gone wild. I've got to get across. Get across the line. Oh, it was close, but we got it. It was close, but we got it. She got discouraged. She lost stamina, but she still fought on to win our first Group 1. We've done it. We have done it. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Rude Angel finally wins a Group 1. We have won our first Group 1 on our own original horse. Well, not our own, but our my horse. She's going to be our first broodmare to win a Group 1. I'm calling it now. Her foal will win a Group 1. But that is huge for the series. We finally did it. The comeback, it was on. Look at them results, all positive. 2 wins in the week, 4 starts, 3 placings, and 1 more run in the money. That's awesome. And Cook, I like to call her the teacher because she holds like the little board, whiteboard. And we've got to show him more apparently. Yeah, they're calling me stud. But that's the option there. We just got... We can buy the stable. Or the pasture, sorry. There we go. 50 Gs, we've got enough. Ooh. Awesome. That is awesome. Now we can breed. So hopefully we can get enough horses in the barn so we can breed straight away. That's an awesome start. Sweet bird. Ooh. Okay. We'll take that one. Sweet bird's an awesome filly to ride on. And global page. Yep. Awesome. So we're down to 6 horses, which is the number I kind of want to keep it for this series. Rude Angel, she's on the decline now, but we have finally conquered the part where we let her down last episode. That's awesome. We got a Group 1. I know it took a bit of work, but we got there in the end. She's not going to be ready for the Independence Cup, but she will be ready for the Tokyo. So, we have to make the decision. Do we run her under condition for the Continental? We'll let it play out. When's the next due race? Not until next year. Okay, so we have heaps of time to decide. Golden Art, we'll let her run in that Group 1 and then actually... I don't think we will. Then we're just going to retire her. I know she's old. She deserves a break, so she's going to be our first broodmare. We've got no colts, but we do have Green Earth, so he might be our first, you know? So we'll enter him in the Mile Champ Cup. Feeling confident. Right. You're definitely going in the Sunrise. No questions asked. We bought you for a reason. You're going to be our next dirt filly. We need to replace Prime Number when she gets off, and same with Rude Angel. So, huge performance last start. Like, look at her last 3 starts. Like, she's putting in huge performances. We haven't won with her yet, but we're being so close. Like, we could just drop her back into a Group 2 and she'd win for us. Like, she's just been insane, like, for her class, and she's still got another year to go. That's the most impressive thing. She's not going to peak until next year. So we've got a heap of races to look forward to. I think we're just going to go forward and just do this one race and then see how our horses are feeling. No point putting them in races yet. We might be able to look at the field, see if there's an easier race to go into, that type of thing, you know? Feeling real confident. Finally got that Group 1 win. That was such a relief. The weight is off my shoulders now. We're able to breed. At the end of this year, we'll retire our Green Earth. He'll be our first stud. And we'll do a Golden Art cross Green Earth, which is kind of an interesting combo. They both have a bit of speed. And they also have a nice growth type. So I'm really looking forward to that, if I'm being honest. So Vivid Stage is a favourite. We know she's an A-ranked horse. She's quite capable of winning these races as well. No real contest for the lead here, which is quite disappointing because we really want someone to contest us. But we'll be fine. Alright, we're just going to settle in here. And hopefully put in a good performance. Top 3 is the goal. Definitely can see that happening. But finally got that win. I was so worried at the furlong mark when I saw that the stamina had already dropped to orange. I was shaking in my boots, but she held on. She definitely fought on. Probably went a bit too early, but I felt like if I didn't, we wouldn't have had that gap. And if she did tire, they would have been right on us, and we would have dropped out, if that makes any sense. So we've made a bit of a fly in the group here. Furlong to run. Vivid State is making that huge run down the outside. We have more stamina than Rude Angel did, that's for sure. We've hit the half furlong peg and they're not really making too much ground here. I think we've got this win. Yes, we do. Vivid State's going to put it in a late dive, but it's already too late. We found the line. Outgunned in the straight. Awesome. That's why we picked up the ride. We thought we could definitely win that, and we proved that we could. But yeah, sometimes you've just got to bite the bullet and make the decision. If I put on the speed early and try and fly down the straight and make them chase, it works. Sometimes you go too early and it can cost you the race. But we made the right decision there. We got a good win. Rightio. Let's have a look. TGI Friday, A-classed horse. We'll come back to that one. Nope. Nope. Right. Today, Devil. Fine Rhythm. Won the Princess. We're gonna... I know she's under weather, but we're just gonna put her in. She's been putting up good performances. Fine Rhythm is definitely a hard horse to beat. And I know she's gonna be tired, but we're back on the turf. Not too bad of odds for being tired. She's got a little bit of attitude behind her. She's showing her strut. I'll show you guys that a bit better. She's got that strut going. Yeah, oh, look at the head throw. She wants this. She wants this Group 1 win. She's like, I am a Group 1 horse. Do not ever overlook me. Spinning post with the record. One of the best front-running horses in the game. But here we go. Time to focus up. Right, not too bad of a start. That's good for a trailer. We don't want to be too far forward off the start. Right, we're just going to let it go. Yep, awesome. So we're just going to run it how we always run her. Let her relax at the back of the field. She doesn't like being around other horses. She's quiet. She doesn't go to the school formal. She didn't go to the school, like the high school prom or a dance. She's more of a ballet dancer than a tango, you know. So lining in good here. 8 furlongs. So there's a little bit more pace in the front of the field here than normal, which is going to suit us, if anything. Nice. 7 on the board. Looking promising so far. We're just looking to run over our odds here. Like, I'd love to win this race, but ideally, that's a very strong horse up the front of the field there. So let's just fight. Let's find a gap, and let's finish off this race strong. That's how we're going to do it. 5 furlongs to go. The pace has dropped up the front, so we've got to keep that in mind. Whoa, no need to get frustrated, girl. We're too close to another horse, see? She's like, why are you doing this to me, you know? Yeah, so we didn't get the 7, so the Revolution's off the table. So we're just going to start moving her. I know Last to First is really one of her best abilities, but we don't want this to happen. I'm going to go. Not really showing much yet, but I don't want to take that gap. Just in case. Just a bit too tired for today. She tried her best. No Last to First. She probably got a bit tired back in the field. Probably shouldn't have raced her, but Not disappointed in her. She was tired. Okay. Yes, but okay. I can live with that. Everything else was an A. Consistency drops because of that, but we'll give her a good layoff now. She can have a few months off just to recover from over racing, so no problem with that. I didn't even check the stats on these horses. Yeah, shouldn't have. I knew. Solid train. No thank you. Right, Green Earth up in the Mile Cup. 2 solid mares in this race, both 4-year-old fillies. Those who aren't aware, would have been nice. We upset you. That's okay. It would have been awesome to get a ride on a double S horse so early in the game, but it's going to take time. I reckon our first double S horse will be our own original. 9th pick in the market. I'm not going to look through the parade ring. We're just going to hope he does his best. That's all we can ask. Diamond Plan with the record with 131 and 9. Let's just have a good performance out of him and hope for the best. Not a bad start here. Right, we're just going to relax him, settle him in the field, and hope they span. Inside draws are not my friend. I've been getting a heap of them though, which is kind of unfortunate, but if you draw like 5 or 6, at least you can sit off the rough on rough tracks and you don't really have to worry about horses spanning too wide, especially if you're in the front half of the field. But as you can see here, we're now boxed in with 8 horses around us, and that was a fast sectional. Holy moly, who's the long shot out front? Blues Bird is the favourite, but I'm going to watch Ampy. She's in a better position.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Right. So we're just going to try and follow this horse here through, and when they span, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, got the gap. Nice move there. That was really nice driving on my behalf. I was wrong. Bluesbird has got the jump on the whole field here. We're putting in a good run for a long shot. Here comes Ampy late, but it's going to be too late for the win. Going to run second at least. But we're fighting for 4th. The 2's coming, and on the line, I think we might have just got picked on the line. Yeah, we did. 5th. That's a huge performance, though. We were the long shot as well. Like, we're meant to pick 9th. Just a nose. Damn. Would have been awesome. But no. Good performance there from our boy Green Earth, but that was sort of his last chance to win a Group 1 before we sent him to the breeding barn. Incredible, amazing. You can continue to show me riding as close to perfection as I've ever seen. Once more, once more. So basically what he's saying is if we ride a horse perfect one more time, he will just give us a horse. Which I kind of want him to do now. Because then, if it's a filly, I can race it in the... Let's have a look at the field for the independents. Sugar. This is a big race too. Like, I know we can't... Can we though? Let's have a look at our horses. You're off. Continental for sure. Now, we have 2 options. Do we run in the Continental and risk her not being ready for the Tokyo? Or we'll race her straight in the Tokyo, but we have to go up against Fast Satan anyway. And then she wins 2 Group 1s this year. I feel like this one, if we can win, will further our career more. And it will mark the legacy of her for the rest of the series. She'll be forever known in our heart as the mascot horse that could. It's going to be a hard race. We avoided the hard race last time. She's still got good odds. Going up against Crafty Soul. And we've also got to worry about Free Fear. Huge speed. Out of distance as well though, don't forget. He needs to run that race perfect. We ran over the 10 furlongs last start. We won. But we did get tired. So we can't go as early as we did last time. We've got to play it cool. Perfect start, let's go.
And they're off. That was a great start.
We just don't want to overexert her. There we go. Right. We're just going to let her settle. There's no real determined front runner here. We're just going to move up the track just a little bit because now I'm more like I'll make contact and there goes our whole chance. A little bit nervous, but I will not be disappointed in her if she doesn't win this race. Just looking for a good performance out of her because you know what? She's there in our heart now. She's always going to be in here. 7 on the board. I don't want to overspeed run her, but then in saying that I don't want to drop too far back in this gap. At the moment we're in a good position where we don't have a horse in front of us. Anyone that's curious, I'm just drinking grape G Fuel.
They are midway down the backstretch.
Full stamina. We're running at a really slow pace here, so it sort of suits the favourite. But if we can get a revolution,
This is where the race
we might be able to win this. That will be our saving grace. I don't know if we can.
and they're in the home stretch.
They like he bumps me and no.
Your heart.
Oh, we lost that head to head, but she's still fighting. Briefy is off and running, making a huge performance here, even though she's still disheartened. Stamina is not going to be an issue today. We're running top 5. Are we going to hold on to top 5? 2's coming. No, we're not. We're going to get pipped on the line for for 5th, sorry. No, we're not. Never mind. Huge performance there from Red Angel. Just lost that head-to-head down the straight. Yeah. Quick start was perfect. Feel and positioning were off. Spurt was B, and the consistency was off. I don't think my positioning was that far off, if I'm being honest. Like, that's okay. Wow. We are the complete long shot with Rosewalk. That's why. This is a strong field. This is a very strong field. But, you know what? Rosewalk is, if any horse can win the Continental Cup, it is Rosewalk. Just looking to beat our odds, which is easy to do on a day like today. Perfect start. Probably weren't looking for a perfect start. That's okay. Just going to let him drop back in the field. Don't want to drop too far, boy. There you go. Right. There is a rough on this track this time of year. You just got to keep that in mind. But I'm not probably going to get over that far anyway, because we're pretty wide on this corner. Yeah. Just don't want that grey to drop back onto us. No, we're clear, cool. Kick up. Right. So we're just going to sit here just off the rough. We're in a pretty good position for where he wants to run. We know he has spurt, so if we can activate that, that will put us in a really good position just to beat our odds. But if we can get this revolution also, that would be huge for Racewalk. I hate having to rely on revolutions too, so that's why I was so happy with Red Angel when she won the Group 1, because we didn't have to rely on that. No ability, she just went. That's also what makes her a really good dirt horse too. Five and a half to go. Slow sectionals, the leader's getting away with murder. That's a favourite, we are buggered. Which it's not, it's Lively Judge. Okay. Captain Fame on the fence, running a little bit out of position. But doesn't look like it's affecting him. If this race stays where we are at the moment, we're going to have a pretty good run on here. We're just going to go. Revolution! We called it. If we could get a revolution, this could be our race. Let's go. We're just going to lay on the whip and just see how far we can go with this horse. Rosewalk is kicking. We are the complete long shot here. The 14 is not finding much ground here. We are chasing. The 6 is in front of us. A furlong to run. Let's go. Get up, you good thing. Get home. Get home. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. We got the Continental Cup. We got the Continental Cup with Rosewalk! We did it! We won! We did it! We called it! If any horse can win the Continental Cup, it is Rosewalk! Oh. That's amazing. At any old odds, the money, the bolter, Rosewalk. My heart is racing. That was, oh. I can't believe it. That's insane. We gotta watch the replay. We gotta watch the replay here. Oh, that's insane. As you can see here, we just settled off the pace. We didn't want to go out of the gate too hard too early. We just wanted to relax, let him run his race, and he flew home. It's like we shot a gun. He just went bang. We just won the Continental Cup in our first year on hard with a 14th pick in the market. Bang. He just went bang. Oh, I'm so happy. Don't call it a comeback, but this episode, you can't get a better episode. I just can't believe it. I'm just so excited. I don't have words. I don't know what to say. I'll just let you enjoy this replay, really. Like, I'm just so ecstatic. Like, we settled in a good spot. We kept him at a good tempo. We knew that we're in a good position when these horses sort of spread for us. And we just found the gap, and we just went. Good tempo was set by the leader out there, Lively Judge. The favourite ran on the rough the whole race. It probably tied him a bit late. I was a bit worried about that horse that was out in front when we were trying to make our move. He looked like he had enough of a gap on us, but he just dug in. Just dug in. Never, ever underestimate Rosewalk. Here we go. We found the gap. Just give him a couple of slaps up with the rein to get him going, get him focused on the job at hand in the whip. Here he goes, taking off down the inside. Found the gap here, shooting away. We're on the whip here, chasing that 14. The 14 has a gap here, finding the inside run. The favourite's not finding much on the inside. And look at him go. He's fighting, he's digging in to the line. And bang. We got it. Oh, that's amazing. What a way to end episode 5 is with a win in the Continental Cup on Rosewalk. Wow. I'm speechless. That's awesome. I'm so happy with that. We won the best turf race easily. We're not going to do the jockey series. There's no point. Just... Hello. Could it be you are the young jockey causing such a stir in normal races? Well, you are quite a handsome little thing, aren't you? Let's set our sights on the GWS and both do our best, okay? Oh my, was it a little too soon for you to race in the GWS? Well, we shall just have to do this another time. So GWS is a Gallop World Series, for those who aren't aware and haven't made it. I did it! I did it! Finally, my riding theory is complete. My deepest thanks is all due to your perfect riding, Blue. Now, I must thank you somehow. I know, please take this horse. It is a clever animal and very easy to ride. I look forward to do some good jockey evals. Well then, see you again. I may need your help again someday. Bonjour, welcome to the stage for today's races. I am Duncan Collins, yes, the one known as the horse racing idol. You don't appear to know much about special races. The only way to learn is to race in them. And we have easy traffic. Huge stamina horse. Good abilities. But let's just take it a moment. And did we really just do that, guys? Did we really just do that? I have no words, you know? Wow. So we're just going to take a step back. We're just going to stand here. We're going to save. And that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you all for tuning in. It has been an amazing series so far with the amount of support in the series. And I have to thank every one of you that has tuned in, commented, liked, and gone through and watched all my old playthroughs as well. So thank you so much for that. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we really picked up. This is what we needed after last week. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you all. Goodbye.